The time has finally come. It is the last freeze hop of 2014 and I'm so excited that it's finally over. We have 9 people joining us in the spending freeze hop this time around, so you guys can hop around from their channels. Super exciting because we can finally put this behind us and we can finally go shopping. This was kind of difficult. Not gonna lie, I got frustrated a lot of times throughout the spending freeze and I kind of just wanted to be over it. I had ups and downs definitely in the spending freeze. So before I get into all that stuff, I just wanted to announce that if you're watching my video first, you should start off at Crystal's YouTube page. Everything is going to be in the description box down below, all the information you need and all the channels that you need to hop from. Start off at her channel because she'll have a giveaway. She's hosting the giveaway this time around. So like all the other hops, we have a few questions to answer and then a craft to share with all of yous. And before I get into that, if you want to participate in the hop, all you have to do is, check out all the channels, leave a comment on each channel, and then when you're done, email Jen at scrapbena@gmail.com and let her know you're done, and then that's how you'll be entered into the giveaway. So yeah, let's just get started. The first question we had to answer is, how has the spending freeze made a difference in your life, if at all? Okay, so the spending freeze was very, very educational. I learned that a lot of the stuff I see right away I shouldn't get, because with time goes on, I'll kind of get over it or just forget about it. The spending freeze went on during the CHA releases and I made a list of all the things I wanted. I did some online window shopping just to, add stuff into my cart, just to like, I don't know, get a feeling out of how I was shopping or something. I don't know. I thought it was fun to do. I just get my cart ready so that when the spending freeze is over, I can go buy the stuff. And then I was just going through the stores and looking through the CHA releases and nothing really excited me anymore. The things I wanted weren't out yet, or collections I wanted weren't out yet, and yeah, so I'm kind of over it. I really wanted the Amy Tangerine Project Life kit and I still love it. I still love the black and white. But I don't think I want it anymore. Plus, it's really hard to find now because everything's sold out everywhere. So things like that really changed my perspective on things I want and the urgency of that. I kind of get obsessed with ideas that I want to do and then I buy all the stuff and I never get around to doing it. I have a lot of examples of that actually. So the spending freeze made me slow down, think of what I'm buying, think of what I'm spending my money on, and if I really need it. So that was one thing that I really learned from this spending freeze. And I also love meeting all these new people. Oh my gosh, the spending freeze has, enriched me in that sense where I made new friends on YouTube and it's just really sweet. And I love all the new ladies that I've got in touch with and, became friends with over YouTube. So the second question is, how do you think the spending freeze will affect your crafty spending moving forward, if at all? Like I said before, it really affected me thinking through what I'm buying, what I need this for, will I use it? So it made me a lot more conscious. I would go to Michael's because I have a cheat per month. That's my little rule I created for myself for my freeze. And I remember going to Michael's and just looking at everything and be like, wow, this stuff is so boring. This stuff's the same. It's repeats all the time. There's nothing new. And I was getting frustrated with the fact that I couldn't find anything I actually wanted to buy because I don't know if it was a spending freeze that opened my eyes or I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a spending freeze, maybe it was just me getting a little annoyed and bored with the scrapbooking industry, but I was just looking at things like, wow, this is so overdone, this is so annoying. I don't know what it is. I just kind of got over it. And okay, enough rambling, let me get into my project. So the theme for this spending freeze is super cute. It is a party items. Because we are celebrating the end, finally, we decided to, assign party items to different people and you have to make a project with it. So at first I didn't know what I was going to do or which one I was going to pick, but I decided to choose party hats. And I made an art journal page with 2 reasons in mind. So this is the page I made. I use Sample Boutique images because they are currently having a thing where projects can be chosen to be displayed on their website as samples and examples. And so this is my page, so I'm using it as my spending freeze also. I added party hats to them and I think it's super cute. So this one is Cousin Carmen, this is Minky Girl, this is Moth Loved, and this is Pigtails. Some of my favorite Sample Boutique images. I just colored them in watercolors, nothing fancy. Watercolor pencils actually. The background was made with this new technique I kind of played around with, and I'm going to be making a video on that in the future, so I'm not going to really go into much detail of that. But then after I laid down the colors. I took a stencil and I sprayed on top of it. It's like a flowery stencil, you can't really tell, but I used some dilutions, and yeah, so that's what the flowery kind of look is in the background. And then I just did this wonky sort of border around with a black pen and white pens, and I then took some bottle caps, something like this, and I just went with black and white ink. I try to keep the background as simple as possible. Usually I just go crazy and add a bunch of stuff like this. This is a different story, and I just wanted to keep this simple as possible. So for some reason I couldn't think of a sentiment to use on this page. I wanted to think of something funny and sarcastic, like, you know, whose party is this, or something like that, like something funny. But every time I would think about this page, all I could think about, it's a celebration from the song Celebration. That's all I could think about, and I'm like, that's the perfect way to end this spending freeze and end the spending freeze hop. It's a celebration. We are celebrating the end, so that's why I went with it. A cool thing I like to do, and I've done this in other art journal pages, is that I take tulle, something like this. This is the white one I was going to try out, but I decided to go with silver. So I just cut a piece of tulle that I have, and I back it up on the sentiment. I did this once with flowers. Let me do this way. And I kind of liked it. So I did it again with this silver tulle, and I backed behind the sentiment, which I then used gelatos just to kind of like outline the words, and then I used a black pen to make the outline more noticeable. And then I used some party hat stickers because, you know, they're cute, and that is my party item. Then I used some washi tape to ground them on the floor, like they're standing on something. And then I just took a black pen, and I just did some doodles. I did some like little streamer. I wanted to make it look like streamers, so I did like these little swirlies. You guys can see some here. Pretty much all over the page I added these swirlies, and then I added some stars next to them, just little asterisks like that. So that is the finished page. I hope you guys like it. Like I said, I have a cheat per month, and this month I went and bought some art journal supplies, so I got this new Diane Reevely, the tiny 5x8 journal. Thanks for watching. Again, all the information for the spending freeze is going to be down below in the description box. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. So I hope you guys make your way through the rest of the hop and watch everybody else's videos and enter the giveaway, because I know Crystal has some amazing things to give away. Thanks for watching. It is finally over, and yeah, I'll catch you in another video. Bye.